Hi pals, welcome to my channel. My name is Julz and I'm a Scottish Highlander on a budget. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me on yet another one of my videos. Really do appreciate it. What are we going to do today? So we've already done a closeout video, so we're going to go into a budget video, and that is for the first week of August. My goodness, this is absolutely insane. This year is going so fast. I feel so unprepared. Just yeah, not really prepared at all, but we are still in the summer months, so we might be okay. What have we got going on? Got a few things. We've got going to a show, like a county show on Thursday. Get my one of my friends has just learned how to do eyebrows and eyelashes and things like that, so I'm going to be one of her training models on Thursday. So that is I think it's £20 she said, and then I'm getting my nails done at the end of the month, but that will be, yeah, that will be, I will get paid on the Friday the 26th, so that will be into the next, it's not even that, not even on a Sunday, it's on the Monday, on the 29th. But yeah, so I'll need to change that, but yeah, so that'll be into the next budget, into September's budget. But yeah, so we've got a few things going on. We have my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law's birthdays in August. I don't really get them anything because the kids come first. If I remember, I will send a card, but I very rarely remember. My sister's wedding anniversary is also in August. There's no birthdays. No birthdays, I believe, that I need to buy for. Goals is to complete this month, all the pages of this month, so we must get that done. Sorry, my printer's going. Complete all. If you don't use the printer for a while, it shuts itself off and it makes quite a racket. So complete all month pages. I just find it works better for me if I do that. So we're going to just jump on over into our week 1 of August budget. So that starts today. So we are rolling over 1568.65, and I actually don't have any other money to come in. I don't think I will bring in some money from Etsy, but I'll bring that in further down through the month. So yeah, nothing at the moment, but I'm going to write other in here just in case. 1568.65. So as always at the start of the month, the majority of my bills come out, mostly all the big ones come out. You'll have to excuse me, I've suddenly got heartburn. It's quite painful. So yeah, just my usual council tax, car tax I am going to pay annually, monthly. My car repayment, I think I have another 6 months maybe, and then my car will be fully paid off, and then that £300 will be, I might change it down to 200, just to give myself an extra 100 while my money is lower, but that money will still go to my mum, and that will then become a deposit for my next car, basically. So the 300 will still come out, but yeah, I think I'll put it down to 200 when it comes to just like to be building up money towards a car deposit. And because I always give my mum money, it probably will just continue to go to her for the moment, although I'm managing my own finances so much better now. It's just something we've done for the last 15 years, so we'll probably just continue, but then there's months away yet before we have to worry about that. Pet plan is £17.99. That's gone up so much, but that is for her flea and tick, nail cutting. She gets 2 what do you call them when they go in and they get two checkups, or sort of like an annual checkup and a 6-month checkup, and they check all of her, you know, bits and bobs, make sure she's healthy and everything like that. And then it also gives me 20% off of anything, so if she did need any medication, anything like that, she would get 20% off. So yeah, it's worth it for that. If she was to get an operation, she would also get 20% off the cost of the operation through this pet plan. So that's what that's all about. My loan, 215.69. I think there's still another 3.5 years of that, so we're just going to keep going with that. TV and broadband, 61.50. I don't know if where I live I would get it much cheaper, to be perfectly honest. That is with Sky. I quite like having the Sky channels, so we'll leave it. Mobile phone, I do think I'm going to need a mobile phone soon, because this one is heating up an awful lot. It's still within the contract though, so that really annoys me that they just don't last the 2 years and you need a new phone. But that is also with Sky. However, I will probably change from Sky. I like Sky, but the coverage is not as good. Yeah. Westcott is like a payment plan that I, from when I was 20 years old or something like that. I'm just paying that off slowly. And my rent, 350, and my credit card that I pay by direct debit is 32.87. So we'll add all them up. I'm contemplating stopping this video and restarting in a little while, because this heartburn is sore. 61.50, 34, 10, 350. That's not right. £11,000. Oh dear, put the pen down. 13, 18, 300, 17.99, 215, 69, 61.50, 34, 10, 350. 32.87. So that is 113,123. So you'll notice there's no printer on this. I believe that my last payment was taken out in July, so printer is now completely paid off, so that is great. That was all bought through you guys buying from me from Etsy, so I really do appreciate it. So that leaves me with 437.42. I don't know how the government expects anybody to live on that for a month after their bills. I mean, I don't have to pay the car repayment, 300, and the loan is a lot, but there's very few people that's not going to have a loan or a credit card payment or something, you know. But anyway, I suppose that's still £500. Treats, oh yeah, that was the thing. Sinking funds, I forgot about that. I am going to take my treats money with me when I go to the county show, because, you know, we might get like a hot dog. I don't like hot dogs, but you know what I mean, like a burger or something while we were there, just depending on what there is. But a coffee, donuts, you know, that kind of thing. So we'll take the £25 with us, because we're not spending it on a Chinese, which is what it's kind of been set aside for. The last time I had a Chinese, wasn't that a while ago actually, but Alan bought it. I really didn't enjoy it. I'm having a lot of trouble just now with food, getting terrible heartburn and terrible, just feeling sick and not being able to finish my food, that kind of thing. I do need to lose weight, and I think that is contributing to it quite a lot. So if anybody's got any tips or hints on how to lose weight, I have spoken to somebody about an injection, but you can't get them at the minute. So other than that, I have no option but to do it myself. I'm not really one of these ones that can do shakes and things. I like my food too much. So yeah, any advice, let me know. You can jump over to Instagram as well if you want to chat over there. I'm more than happy to discuss anything like that. So credit card, again, we're going to put an extra debt payment of £20. Ideally, I probably should be putting £10 in, but never mind. £20 will do. As I said in my last video, because I got my YouTube pay, £112, I decided to put just a little bit more into my sinking funds. I was planning on putting 50 in, and I went ahead and put 80 in, just to kind of bulk up my weekend away, so that it would be completed, because I need 230, I think, 225, £230 for mid-August to pay my deposit. Well, no, not to pay my deposit, to pay the deposit's been paid, and this is to pay the remainder. But 2 people paid the deposit, and then the rest of us are paying the remainder, if that makes sense. So rather than us all paying a little bit of a deposit. So yes, I decided to put a bit extra into that. So if we flip it over, we are putting £5 to car maintenance, £5 to vet fund, £40 to weekend away, I said, just to bulk that up, £5 into beauty, £5 into Piper's food, because she needs some like crunchy biscuits, like treat biscuits that are just like you know, little bones, like little everyday treat things, not special ones, because she can't really have soft treats because they just thingy in her teeth, and that's what makes her teeth bad. So crunchy ones are better for her. I'm going to put £5 to eating out, £10 over to Christmas, and £5 over to Alan's Christmas. So that is where sinking funds are going. So that is £88 going in, which leaves me with 337.42. I am then going to put 95 into my cash envelope, so 30 into groceries. I hardly used any food this week, so I've got plenty in my freezer and cupboards, so I'm really, breakfast and lunch stuff is pretty much all I'm going to be buying. I've got plenty for evening meals. I am going to buy some chorizo, Emily. I promise I will buy it and try. Emily sent, I don't think you have it on YouTube, do you, Emily? But she sent me a packet or 2 packets of this stuff that you can get in Aldi, because I don't really have an Aldi close to me. And it's rice and chorizo and all the good things. So I'm going to make that for dinner one night. And then fuel, put £50 in, because we might take my vehicle down to the show on Thursday, which is down near where my mum and dad stay, so we'll need fuel for that. My spending, miscellaneous, and work spending, excuse me, is all going to be 5, which means 95. So I am going to considering putting my spending, my miscellaneous money together, and doing a challenge. So like Budget with Kerry does one where she'll roll a dice, and whatever's left, whatever the dice says, will be the money she puts away, and the leftovers is like your actual spending money for the week. I do have a 10-sided dice, so I'm considering just clubbing them together and doing it that way, because I'm not really spending both of these very often, but I still want the money in my budget, if that makes sense. So I'm considering that. Let me know what you think on that. Sorry guys, I really am struggling. So minus 95. I do get medication for my knee at times, and it's a very strong anti-inflammatory that I get, and I get a stomach tablet with that, and that stops any heartburn or any indigestion, anything like that. So I am going to considering phoning the doctor. My knee is playing up, so I probably could get both, but I'm considering asking the doctor if I can get that on a more permanent kind of measure, because my heartburn's just horrendous. And then we have now moved on to a land far away. Don't know what I'm writing here, but it's not the challenge name. And the penny challenge is still on the go. So yeah, Land Far Away is the new leftover challenge that we will be using. So we have completed the unicorn one. I only completed it to 150 rather than to 250, and then we've got the Land Far Away, and I realised I didn't score off. We have £5 in there, but I realised I didn't score them off. So let's do that. So we've got £5 in there. So that is our new challenge. So that is what we will be doing with any leftover money from moving forward. But we're not going to budget for it because we don't know if we will have any money left over. So that leaves us with 227.42, which is not a lot for the next 3 weeks. So I will bring in money from Etsy. Let's have a quick look. I will probably bring in about £200, I think, from June. £225 maybe. Yeah, £226.25 will be the wage I will bring in. So we will have to be a bit frugal because that's still only £450 for the whole month. So we will have to kind of have a wee look and see what we can do financially there. But yeah, that is us for now. That is the budget for next week. We will just have to see how it goes. Excuse me. We do have money in savings funds and an emergency fund and things like that, so we will be okay. I'm saying we as if you are going to be struggling, because I'm struggling. But yeah, no, we'll manage. I will manage financially. But if anybody does want to help out, feel free to buy off my Etsy store. We do still have a couple of planners left. So this is a wrapped planner that's just about to go out, get boxed up to go out. Yes, obviously we're now into August, but I think I have 6 planners left, and it's exactly the same as the planner I'm using, but just only has 6 months instead of the whole year. But yeah, so I still have a few of them left. But if anybody does want to help me out financially, jump on over to Etsy. I do have quite a lot to come on. If I can just get time to sit and get things finalised, made and up onto Etsy, that's the bit I seem to struggle with. Then yeah, huge thank you to everybody that has bought from me already. But yes, this one will be available today to buy in different formats, and there is I don't think I've got one here. There is a version where for young ones for saving £35. I'm rambling now, I'm sorry. So we look in here. No, I've tidied it away, which is unusual for me. But yeah, I'm going to go now and do a cash stuffing, and I will catch up with you all very, very soon. So take care, have a good one, bye bye.